Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 10th ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And the Huskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here. But, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Enough for the first, but still going. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Huskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Okada. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands. It's Peterson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Got space, looking to score. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to throw it again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Fourth set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal, great chance to answer that opening touchdown. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, SC. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handoff to the single back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. Hits into space at the 50. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Huskers looking to keep this drive rolling. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal try, no good. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up the 1st down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. Finally, the 1st punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. power play before they head to the locker room. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. comes the USC offense back on the field. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Peterson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Linebackers making some adjustments now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Trojans. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is caught. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Launching it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. third down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And we've reached now that... Warning sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught. Completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship.